and welcome back to Xcom2, War of the Chosen. My name is Syken. Today we're going to finish the Advent Lockdown Saving Your Disaster campaign. It is the last mission that I will do on this Saving Your Disaster campaign playthrough. I am pretty confident that afterwards, with what we've achieved, we should be in a pretty decent spot to hand over the campaign back to the originator, and he'll hopefully finish the entirety. Put a lot of work into it, and let's see if we can just sweeten the deal by essentially getting a nice new sniper rifle, the best sniper rifle in the game, to make snipers even better. We're taking all of our colonels with us in this run, with the exception of Fatal, who's going to stay back. We know that the Hunter is specifically vulnerable against Reapers. That's why we're taking one with us. We got Hayward and the White, essentially other colonels. We got Scorch as our highest specialist. That's something that I probably would recommend getting. Even more specialists if possible. And Pitbull, almost due to all of the power leveling, made it to Colonel. Afterwards, maybe even used the last promotion mission from the covered ops to get him to Colonel. Finally, Hawkbutt is another Colonel. We got all of the weapons upgraded with the exception of the Plasma Lance, which is fine for now. I think we're okay. The pistols are upgraded, just not the actual sniper. And we're directly going into the mission. Let's go. Good, and we landed. Matter of fact, we started the infiltration. I see it's going to be a pretty interesting mission, as he's fully leveled up. So are all of his minions. We want to make sure that we're not using any of our cooldowns or items before this here is starting. Let's put the ones that need to be stationary in position over here and here. Good. The ones that will charge in stay in front of the door. And to be honest, by thinking about it, might as well use our specialist to charge in as well. Good. Everyone else is on Overwatch. There's one pack inside. Opening the door, which will most likely trigger them. Surprisingly enough, they seem to have moved. Only area where they could have moved to is back here. Yeah, so big surprise. What's our chance to take over the mech? Well, 30%. I wouldn't necessarily say that that is awesome. Theoretically could use a grenade. Don't feel like that would be the wisest choice. Instead, let's get a bit closer and start to shred the mech. There we go. Phenomenal hit. Let's finish it. And there we go. So far, so good. Can't really hit either of them. How about if we're moving over here? Want to get rid of the codex, to be honest.
I can handle that.
That is a 2/3 chance, so 66% to hit him. 3 shots should likely kill it. Good, that prevented the codex from basically coming back. Using run and gun. Nice, a superior scope is an awesome loot. As you can see, I am liberal with the cooldowns, but very stingy with anything else. And another execution, perfect. In terms of making sure that we don't run into anything unexpected, let's just move everyone back. And Hawkbite overwatches. So far, so good. Nothing but cooldowns have been used in the first encounter. Going to regain the cooldown soon. Because there's no timer on this mission and we can perfectly just wait. Let's get some focus for Hawkbite. Moving a bit closer.
Move into position. Double time.
And we probably want to go along that route here.
I will go.
There is still the chance for patrols, but it is relatively unlikely to happen. The whole scenery is normally pretty static, in my experience.
Testing the defenses. I have to say, I'm rooting for you. These things aren't the best conversationalists. As you direct.
Good, everyone moves in. Let's make sure that our sniper has a decent spot.
Moving out. Come get some.
Alright, reload Overwatch.
I'll watch closely. I see our enemy.
Okay, very likely that there is another pack in the next room. 2 or 3 more rounds until all of our cooldowns are reset.
This game was a lot more fun when you followed the rules.
So yeah, 2 more rounds until the cooldowns are reset.
Heading there now. Whatever you say.
Good, getting everyone somewhat in position.
No need to ask twice.
Reload when necessary. And one more turn afterwards, and we're good to go. When you want to save your resources, one strategy that I'm usually using is to first use all of the cooldowns that are necessary in order to survive a situation, and then basically whenever they wouldn't be enough, default back to one-time usable items or skills. Good. We're putting everyone into their dedicated positions.
I'm on it. On the way.
I go where you tell me.
Good. We're going to breach next turn. Only reason why I'm not blocking this one here is we do not want to lose our concealment at this point. Got a couple of chrysalids and a berserk. Lots of hit points here. But we do have cereal. And a few other options for us. So it's actually not as bad as it looks. I assume if we're going in, there is the chance for even more enemies. Let's figure that out. Chain shot. To soften up the berserk. I absolutely love the beam cannon. So much more damage. Alright, we don't have death from above. I think at least we don't. Moving up. Starting to hit the chrysalids. Very nice. Alright, come on. Keep it going. Good, we got cereal. 2, 4, 6. Yep, that's a kill.
You know, that was good.
Lightning Hands is some free damage. Followed up by yet another shot. Alright, we're out of range, but we certainly can continue to deal damage to them. It's not the problem. Moving up. That will solve another chrysalid. Rapid shot or rapid fire. Absolute fantastic skill. And placeable in case we need to get any closer. Starting to move in. Yep, we even got a focus point off of it. That is fantastic. Parrying.
No problem, boss.
I'll save the fanfire cool. Oh, why not? We might as well go for it.
1, 2. Impressed yet?
The reason why I initially thought I save it is we could have killed it with Haunt. But I figured we need to wait for rapid fire anyways. And since they share the same cooldown length, we might as well
As you order, Commander.
use both cooldowns right away. So that's the second pack, which we easily defeated.
Oh, but I get it. You will do what is needed. You will never give up the fight.
Good. We're continuing
Xcom,
with our solid position here.
you are going to die. I am at your service.
Let's see what's in here. Okay, this is the exit. It's exactly where we want to go. There is no additional room over here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch, 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 Overwatch. Everyone's in Overwatch. We're going to do that for a few rounds.
I often wonder, Commander, if you told them what you saw in the Elder's Chamber. The truth of what's to come. No, you couldn't have. They'd be home screaming now if you did.
Heading out. Moving out.
Good. We're keeping a tight formation.
The stress of battle is enough to get to anyone.
Okay, we just triggered overly aggressive, which is a debuff where I think she's overly aggressive, right? No, she's cautious. Interesting. You gotta spend some time with all of them in order to remove their negative traits.
Switch places. Almost. So, what do you really think will happen if you win today? Planning to hop over to the Elder's ancient crypt, strike down the very gods, save humanity, and reclaim the world.
Alright, the hunter is clearly talking way too much.
Energy signature directly ahead. This appears to be an alien transport device of some kind. Understood. Looks like we found our way out of here.
Good. Moving in.
Rolling out.
Go, go, go. No need to ask twice.
And thanks to the improved movement, it's only a matter of 1 or 2 rounds until we're there. The last pack poses no real challenge. For whatever reason, they seem to be able to see through the door. That's interesting.
You are planning on actually fighting me today, aren't you? If not,
That is indeed very interesting.
see us die already.
Alright,
The suspense is killing me.
we loaded venom rounds. Which means we can't just charge in and hit the mag, unfortunately. No, we don't want to hit that. Okay, so the Overwatch is a little bit annoying, but we can deal with it. Moving in, this here is not going to trigger Overwatch. So realistically speaking, what are we going to achieve? We're not going to kill him entirely.
Absolutely.
All right, moving up. We're using one grenade, mainly because I want to get rid of the Overwatch. Could hit all three of them, that's perfect.
Getting in close.
Running and gunning over here. The utilization of one grenade is not the end of the world. Specifically since we're probably not going to use them too much in the last room. Alright, Overwatch finally removed. This here in the target preview indicates we are flanking someone. Hilarious. Love it.
X-ray neutralized.
Probably too far away with our sniper, unfortunately. This might kill the captain. It does not. We still got parry if needed. Alright, moving in. Oh, this should kill the heavy mech. Absolutely. Fantastic idea to upgrade the rifle. It's dealing a lot of damage now. Alright. And that is untouchable and implaceable. We're straight up standing next to this guy so that Bladestorm is going to trigger. Everyone else takes full cover.
Time to mop 'em up.
There's the Bladestorm. And we missed.
Not even close.
You're fucking kidding me. Wow. Okay. It's a bit annoying to lose our concealment just like that. But I think we can still deal with it. That's fine. Regaining concealment. And let's move everyone out of here. You know what? Since it's not going to be such a long fight, might as well do the entire mission in this episode. Normally, when I'm doing the hyper challenges with 3, 2, or only 4 soldiers, then the chosen fights take much longer. But I just realized the sarcophagus has absolutely nothing on us. We can just kill it. So let's activate the Ascension Gate. And go to this guy. Here we go, guys. Time to kill the hunter. And in a brink of a second, the hunter becomes the hunted. Is XCOM's finest approach his domain. It's do or die. Let's not going to be an evacuation here. It's simply either him or us.
Kind of stasis chamber for the chosen? No wonder they keep coming back at us despite everything we throw at them.
Finally, the real fight begins.
Moving up. We certainly take the high ground here.
The clumsy patrol is moving.
Heading out.
Let's move into position. Okay, I'm growing increasingly frustrated with that. Oh my gosh, the second time. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. So I can just don't think about it. I'm the first one to admit that the positioning hasn't been the very best. But boy oh boy, it was absolutely not necessary to lose our concealment twice. Okay, we can kill the officer.
On your order.
Moving up.
Run off the armor.
It's not the end of the world. We were to lose our concealment sooner or later anyways.
Okay. Good riddance. Confirmed.
Good, we're going to summon the ghost.
Seems doable.
And then take position upstairs. Before we're going to go in further. Let's
Location
take
confirmed.
positions here. And up here.
Move, move, move. Return for the boys.
Summoning the ghost of the Templar.
I can handle that.
Good, so we're trying to not trigger anything.
Let's do this.
Everyone reloads, if possible.
Back online.
Ready to engage.
That's important because we're going to use Banish, probably on the sarcophagus.
Firing now.
On Overwatch.
And it's time to advance. Moving up, this should trigger our beloved Chosen.
You're not.
All right. We faced these things before and we can do it again. No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving this place.
No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving the place. Takes increased damage from Reapers. Close range attacks, damage him. Low profile, immune to explosions, can summon. Gains health when others are taking damage. All right. He's pretty close. Might as well go for it. I was going to shred him. Holy shit, he's taking a lot of damage. Dodge that one. If he wouldn't have dodged all of those, he could have been even dead.
I don't get wounded often, but when I do, it makes me angry. I will tear you apart.
Moving up. Nice. That is exactly what we were looking for. And let's go with the ghost. So much for him. Before the enemies are going to spawn, we have the rest of the round just for us.
Doctor, the device appears to be some sort of psionic capacitor, transferring tremendous amounts of psionic energy directly to the Chosen, restoring them. No wonder these things don't die.
All right, let's move over to here. Time for chain shot. 10 and 20. Nice one. So we're looking at around 100 hit points.
On my way.
Moving up. Again, rapid fire. Can't crit this, but we can deal a lot of damage.
Heading out.
Very nice.
I'm going.
That's that, and we almost killed it. Got an Archon over here. Well, that's not a problem. He won't be able to deal enough damage for us to actually care about him. And a Chrysalid. Nasty, but not quite as bad as it could be. Alright, a couple of things to begin with. We got Salvo here, which means we have two actions. Number one, let's deal some damage to the Chrysalid. That won't end our turn. Number two, we're finishing the sarcophagus. Good.
I'm hoping that's a good thing. Yes, the regeneration process has been interrupted. Readings on the capacitor indicate it has become highly unstable.
Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got.
We're already doing that. Don't worry. The ghost sacrifices himself to make sure that this thing is gone. Aid protocol for ourselves. We don't have threat assessment yet. Could have been an execution. Unfortunately, it was not.
Good to go.
Action efficiency, so we're reloading. The Archon is poisoned, or even taking a free shot. Ah, there we go.
Hostiles pacified.
Implaceable. I'm just going to spread out a bit
Headed there now.
so that we can finish the Chosen when he shows up again.
Re-up and reload.
Overwatch, Long Watch, and Overwatch. Alright, Chosen shows up again. Come on, use your grapple hook.
Enemies on the move. They're flanking us.
Now that wasn't supposed to happen. And just when I was starting to like you, you're the reason why this world can't have nice things.
Good, we're going to start to shred him. He's immune to explosions, but he's certainly not immune to shredding. There we go, very nice.
You might as well start throwing rocks.
Can we get into a position? Nope, we can't. That's unfortunate. Positioning ourselves over here.
I'm always happy to add another Reaper to my trophy case.
This can shred him. Or not.
I take responsibility.
That first shot is always crucial.
Alright, running and gunning. This here will trigger Bladestorm when he leaves. Oh, nice. 19 as a crit. That was awesome.
So that's what that feels like. We'll pay the price.
Continuing to move in.
Do something about that armor.
We're parrying.
All you've got.
Trying to move in as close as possible because that'll trigger both weapon proximity and also additional damage for him. 50-50. Fortunately, we can't get him out of his full cover there.
Was that meant for me?
Should have used teamwork earlier. And that would have been the possibility to shred him. Well, never mind. Didn't work.
Exactly what you're aiming at.
No problem, boss.
Alright, we did not get him immediately.
Can't let that slide. I've got help coming, Commander.
Beastmaster triggers Bladestorm.
Still up.
And these guys should trigger Bladestorm as well. Imagine if the Templar would have had Bladestorm as well. Come on, shoot the Templar. Nice. Nice! That is going to be a flawless mission.
Something must be off.
Alright, easily enough. Before we're going for either of those. Or just finishing this guy. And there we go.
Compelled to kill you.
Regained our focus. And that should technically end the whole thing.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the elders' faces.
Well, we can see the look on his face. Bedazzled. Perfect. And we got some extra loot out of it. I am happy with it. And there we go for the final time. We landed. We did not get any promotions, but that is fine. We got the Hunter's Dark Lance and the Dark Claw. Dark Claw is fantastic as well, ignores armor. Maybe not as good as the Alien DLC weapon that gives bonus aim, but if you have enough aim at some point, the Dark Claw is even better. The Dark Lance is, without a shadow of a doubt, probably the most important sniper rifle in the game. It is just fantastic. Not sure if we need to research that first and foremost, or if you can already use it. Yeah, it needs to be researched, but what the heck, it certainly lives up to its reputation. So before doing the sectoport breakdown, change the research to the hunter's weapons and you'll be fine. Okay, that concludes kind of the Advent lockdown, a very interesting Saving Your Disaster campaign. My final touching or parting words here would be, if we're looking at the armory, I didn't fully reach the goal of 10 kernels, but we have 5 kernels. Pitbull can use the next covered ops mission to essentially... by the way, there is 2 times Pitbull. Wow, okay, whatever. Pitbull can use the next covert ops mission to become a colonel, so that's relatively easy. That's 6. Hayes is almost at the rank of a colonel, so that's 7, which is close to the 10 that I was talking about. Have a few lieutenants, a few sergeants, so I feel his roster is stacked enough. Use the grenadiers for cover removal. I put a couple of rangers in there as well, just so you have enough damage. All of the hero classes kind of go without saying. The sharpshooters certainly provide some more DPS, specifically the white should be self-explanatory. He's an incredibly strong character. And yeah, you got to work a bit on the specialists, but other than that, it should be fine. If you look at the technology and where he has handed over the campaign, we had basically tier 2 across the board. Now he has tier 3 across the board. And the only thing that needs purchasing is the, I think, plasma lance. Everything else is upgraded. As for the guerrilla tactics school, when you do have more money, continue to buy all of that. Get yourself Spark or 2 just to mix that up, and you should absolutely be fine. You do have enough options to deal with the Avatar project. Matter of fact, 1 and New Brazil is open as well. 2 factories that you can invade whenever you want. You do have 160 intel, so if you want, you could go here and have another mission theoretically, or make contact here and have another mission. So there is plenty of room to recover in this campaign. You do have enough funds, and I would say disaster averted. When this campaign teaches us, or if this campaign teaches us anything, then probably how important it is to focus on the core research. The core research eventually will help you with the Avatar progress as well, and you will not fall behind the enemy strength. You've seen with the right weapons that the last mission with Colonels was incredibly easy, not even breaking a sweat. So if you're using that A team for and make sure that you kill both of the other both of the other chosen ones, then it is smooth sailing from there. You can essentially build up 2 teams of colonels, and it still will be fine. I think that is reasonable. The campaign is far from lost, quite the opposite. Continue the research, do the gold mission, and do the avatar autopsy. Then you can also do the last mission and finish Waterworld. For those of you who enjoyed it, feel free to leave a big fat comment down below and subscribe to the channel. As always, see you on the next mission, guys. Bye bye.